episode of Financial Freeway. My name is David J. Atwood. I am the man rocking the Ray-Bans, and it is another gorgeous day in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. I'm just heading home from the base, and I tell you, it is a great day to be alive here. Just absolutely love it. There's, you know, I say it all the time, like I've been to a few places on this planet, and I don't think I've been anywhere that's quite as beautiful as Victoria in the springtime. I might be a little biased, I'll admit to that, but it is pretty GD beautiful right now. Yeah, the spring is so beautiful right now. The sun's out, it's a beautiful temperature. The wind, it was really windy the last couple of nights, but the wind's died down, and we're back to just some beautiful temperature here. So, what can I bring you up to speed on? Oh, here's something cool. I've been trying to grow apple seeds from seeds. I've been trying to grow apple trees from seeds for a very long time. And, you know, I've had success with other plants, but I've always had a tough time with apple trees. They seem, every time I try to germinate the seeds, they tend to rot before they actually develop their taproot and get going. That was until I saw a video about how apple seeds need to be in the cold and the dark for about 3 months before they can actually start to grow into an actual tree. So what you have to do is you have to actually get the seed, and you have to put it in a wet paper towel and leave it alone in the fridge for 3 months, which was great because when me and Gabby left for our trip, I was able to put the seeds into the fridge and let them germinate fully. So when I got back, I had beautiful little taproots on those little things. I planted them in some cups, and right now those things are growing. We got their it's not the beginner leaves, but the secondary leaves that pop up, and now, oh, they're just gobbling up all this beautiful sunshine. I love it. So excited. We've been tearing apart the backyard in the top corner, which has been the controversial portion of my yard, and we're going to be planting a lot of trees up there, a lot of beautiful apple trees, and we're also going to be creating a little pergola and a little deck area so we can hang out and actually truly enjoy the property for as long as we're there. Like we don't know how long we're going to be there, but for while we're there, we're going to be enjoying it as much as we possibly can. So that's kind of the up to date with what's going on with me. One of the things I wanted to talk about today was, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, silly people. I tell you, there's a world of people behind us. So, one of the things I found I've been struggling with is because I took all this time off of work, I've actually been kind of struggling with getting back into the swing of things with regards to everything, really, just my life, my schedule. And I realized that, as much as enjoyable as it is taking all this time off, I do believe that sometimes it's beneficial to not take the time off. Like sometimes it's like we all like taking vacations, and you do have to take a break or else you break. But I found that getting back into the swing of things really tough. And I went to the gym the first week I was back at work, and I thought that was a good time to start, and I overdid it. And I could feel it, like everything, like you go back to what you were doing before you left before you took 3 months off, and everything was torn, everything was sore the next day. It was just absolutely awful. Then I just took it easy the next couple of days, worked on different muscle groups, knocked it down a lot. And then the next week I went for my normal jog, which I warm up by jogging, and something happened to my knee, and man, it took me right out. And it's one of those things, like when you stop and you have to get back into the swing of things, how much more effort it actually takes to do something like that, and how much damage you can do. So as much fun as it was, as great as it was for my soul and my mind to take that time off, I don't know if I want to take that much time off again and just, do what I did. As I'm kind of fading into retirement, I'm kind of thinking about how is that all going to work when I get, and I don't have that structure of going to work, having to be there at a certain time, which allowed me the luxury of showing up at the gym. Like, if I'm going to the gym, I'm at work, I might as well go to the gym, so I go to the gym on the way to work. So it's going to be weird getting into a system where I have to actually do that for myself. I will actually have to force myself to go to the gym. So it's something to consider about taking a lot of time off. But today's topic, I want to talk about when you start. I hear it all the time about people, and I see it all the time when people go, no, I can't start until I get my degree. I can't start until I've learned how to do this. I can't start until this, blah, 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 blah. And you ask anyone who's ever been in business with me, you ask anyone who's ever done a project with me, that is not who I am. I am the guy who says, let's jump and we'll build our wings on the way down. I am a huge proponent of that. I believe that heart and soul. Don't wait until you got the skills to do what you need to do. Learn the skills as you're doing it. There's nothing that'll teach you better than that. And that is one of the things I think I've told everyone when I talk to them about stuff like that. I say, don't wait until you have all your ducks in a row, because it'll never get that way. Start throwing the offers in, start making the sales calls, start really pushing yourself into a direction that's uncomfortable. Get there, jump in, learn as you go, build as you go, correct the mistakes as you go. As you're moving down the line, fix it, but get it out there, because as you're sitting there waiting to perfect yourself and perfect your all your skills and all that stuff, as you're working towards that, there's someone else there who's going to beat you to the punch. There's often times, like as a magician, I know so many, and I see it so many times, where I see incredibly talented magicians that are completely unheard of. No one knows who they are. Yet, you go to, there was a show here the other night, and the guy on stage, he's not a technician, he's not a master magician. He's just a guy who does not stop. He does not let the words, I'm not good enough, stop him from getting up on stage and performing in front of a theater full of people. And I think that's really, it's a testament to life. The winners aren't the ones who are better qualified. The winners are the ones who get up there and frickin' do it. So make a point to frickin' do it. Get up there and start doing the stuff that you want to do. And if you're not the best, if you don't have the best education, you're going to have people tell you you don't deserve to be there. But that won't matter. And I'm here to tell you, I promise you, even if you do deserve to be there, even if you do have the skill set or the education that was required to be who you want to be or what you're doing, there's still going to be people there telling you that you don't deserve to be there. Those are people who are jealous of you, and they want to be you, and you are a threat to them. So all you need to do is just start doing it. You want to be a professional magician? Start being a professional magician. And I promise you, guys like me will stand up and say, you don't deserve to be here. I promise you I will, because you're a threat to me. But do it. Learn. Get better. And push yourself. And then you're going to be the guy up there who is not the master magician, but you know what? You're there. And I think that's the biggest difference. I heard a lecturer one time, he came to town, And this was back in the 90s. Oh, this guy, what was his name? Magic Bob, I think his name was. And I wasn't a fan. I didn't think he was that qualified to be teaching us in this club about magic. And he simply looked at everyone and said, there's a difference between you and me. I'm here, you're there. And that's the end all be all of it. And that's what life is like. If you wait, you might lose your chance. If you're there saying, you know what, I don't think we want to do a search engine because there's already yahoo.com and there's also already Ask Jeeves. So you know what, I don't think I'll build another search engine. Google didn't say that. They just did it. They became one of the biggest companies in the freaking history of humanity. That there is a company that just leapt. That's what you got to do. Take that leap. Quit that job. Don't quit your job. Take the chance, build that business, invest, build, grow, chase after those dreams, and don't wait till you're qualified to do it. Just push yourself. Apply for that job that you're not qualified for. Apply for that job. Apply for the job that you're woefully underqualified for. See what happens. I feel very strongly about it. Build your wings on the way down, people. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, because that is always great and it helps greatly. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps us over here with our algorithms. And if you haven't already, make sure you go check out financialfreeway23.ca. That is our website. That is our weapon of choice. We've got all the stuff there. We have all the stuff. We have stuff there that we don't have on the YouTube channel. We have these videos, but we also have some great things for you to learn from that point. But the most important thing is to share. Share the word. Share what I'm talking about. Tell people. Even if you want to take credit for it, I don't care. Let's get the word out there. Let's teach everyone in this planet that they have an inalienable right to live a life of abundance. Thank you so much. Oh my God. And if you were in Victoria, you have been blessed by God. But wherever you are in the world watching this, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.